Well, job cuts are on the cards at Impala Platinum mine in Springs. The firm says it will be laying off 13,000 workers over the next 2 years to maintain profitability. For more on this, we are joined in studio by President Joseph Montisetsi. Sir, thank you for joining us. First of all, let's dig into it. President Montisetsi had a lot to say, and it hasn't been kind. There's a Twitter war going on. President Montisetsi mentioned that he thought the Impala were arrogant and were working against national interest. He went on to say that they were reckless. Those are strong words from the minister. What's your overall feeling about what's about to happen?
Yeah, thank you very much for the opportunity. I think President Montisetsi is right because we have what is called the declaration, leadership declaration, which we signed in 2015, whereby another point there is the point that if the operation is no longer interest to the owner, he must put it on sale. So we have been in record again because within that declaration again, we have a point whereby we agreed with the minister and Chamber of Mines that the Labour, Chamber of Mines and the government will visit various countries to meet with business people that are interested in the business in South Africa. So these people were supposed to say that we are putting how many shafts on sale so that business people in the world and in South Africa and in Africa can decide about buying the business. So just to say that they are cutting jobs is arrogance.
Well, wouldn't you agree? CEO Nico Muller, he cited that they are burning 3.5 billion rand a year in losses. Wouldn't you say he has a strong point in restructuring?
Well, I understand that, but I think he was observing that it is happening, so that he was supposed to put the mine on sale because he is losing money. Just that they are losing money does not mean that they have to put people at poverty. They have to plan as to how to transfer the operation to other people. And by so doing, they are also going to get cash because these people will buy the mine and give them money. Example, last year, we did have such a situation with Anglo Ashanti, and we engaged them when they wanted to close the mine to put it under care maintenance. We said, no. That mine cannot be put under care maintenance. Put the mine on sale. And then they put mine on sale, and the other Chinese company came and paid them more than 300 million. Actually, we bailed them from their background, which they have. So this is what should happen. The mine should be put on sale. BRICS was here, the summit was here, of BRICS, with business people were here. There are a lot of people that want to invest in South Africa. Why should, when the problems are arising of losing a profit, then this man decided to put a shaft under care maintenance?
Great. That brings me to my next question. Is this a surprise for NUM? Is it a surprise for President Montisetsi? Were you not in discussions with Nico Muller prior to this big announcement?
No, it is not a surprise because we know that the CEOs are very arrogant. They don't consider, one, that they have given opportunity by the government to run this operation. Secondly, labor, which represent people that are producing wealth for them, they disregard them. So such things are wrong. I think they have to understand that business is stakeholder driven. So consultation is important in business.
So I guess the number one question is, what is NUM and what is President Montisetsi going to do about it?
Well, the issue here is that we have to start engagement with the company, with the government, that we should look for investors that can take such mines. The same way that we have done with Anglo Ashanti. We need people that can take operations rather than people that will be put on poverty by closing the mines and put them under care maintenance.
So are you optimistic you can save 13,000 jobs?
Of course, we have been fighting job losses. We are in record that in 2003, Harmony wanted to retrench 20,000 people in the Free State area. We fought them, and we gave options. And lastly, it was only 3,000 that lost their jobs, and mostly was those who took voluntary retrenchment. I think it is the same strategy that we have to employ there as labor in general, because we cannot enjoy divisions as labor when our members are suffering.
Well, Over 52,000 people have lost their jobs in 2018 alone in the mining sector. Would you agree that the mining industry is in an overall depressed state?
Well, I think that you are right to say it is a depressed state, but I think the kind of management in the mining industry is failing this country and the people of this country, because like I'm saying, they have to have an open engagement with labor, with business, and so on. This record that I'm referring to in the leadership declaration has never been implemented for labor, government, and the business to go abroad in Asia and Middle East and Europe and China to talk to investors that are interested to come and invest in South Africa. So it has never been done. So it is employers that are putting mines under depression.
Now, would you say the rand-dollar exchange rate would have or the weakening rand rather, does it play a role?
No, the weakening of rand actually gives them opportunity to get more profit. Because if the rand is weakened, you know, they got a lot more in exchange of a dollar when they sell their product. To them is a positive returns to their companies. The powerful rand is the one that disadvantages business in South Africa.
Right. So in relation to the workers now, the statement, I just still can't get it out of my mind, where Montashe describes Nico and his organization as being arrogant and working against the national interest. You as NUM president, when are you speaking to Nico Muller? When will you get him on the phone to have a
Well, I've got a pending meeting
him?
with Nico even before the announcement of this retrenchment. We are willing to meet with him. We have indicated to him that we want to meet with him. We are going to raise these things to him so that he can change the strategy to make sure that they put mines on sale. You can understand what Anglo-American has done. Anglo-American, when it was under depression, they then put the mine on sale, and Sibanye came and bought the mine. And it was in line with the leadership declaration. We are not dreaming here. We are speaking about something that can be implemented. It is documented, and it belongs to the stakeholders, both the Chamber of Mines, the business, and labor.
So what's your official statement to the workers? Workers are insecure at this moment in time. What can you officially tell them?
Well, I can tell workers that we are going to engage with the CEO, and our point is very clear that we would want those mines to be put on sale. As I'm speaking to you, Royal Bafokeng has bought some shafts they're called Masebe. There are investors in the country who are willing to buy. The Royal Bafokeng is in business of buying the mines, Sibanye is in business of buying the mine. And in Africa, we have people from Nigeria who are rich, who want to buy the mines, and the Chinese. So we want to engage these people that they should put the mine on sale.
So are you promising these workers that they will have their jobs saved?
Well, I can't say that I promise them that we'll have their jobs saved because I'm not owning the mine. But I can promise them that I will represent them, push very hard that clause in the leadership declaration should be actually respected by all stakeholders.
All right, sir, we'll leave it there, and we'll leave it on that positive note, and hopefully we'll have a good ending. Thank you for your time, sir.